Actually, this is a good question, Arthur, since you're, many years and success ahead of me on this journey, but I'm very curious, and maybe it's the climate we live in today, because obviously, it's always a timing thing, but do you feel that people actually confuse individuals that are competitive and don't realize that it's actually very easy to coexist with kindness and competitiveness, but that sometimes competitiveness, especially in the heat of the moment, manifests to something that seems a little bit more aggressive and not naturally kind, and that confuses some outside observers?
Yeah, I think it can, but people that I have great respect for, even making being as firm as they want to be, making the points they need to make, and strong as they need to make it, have always found a way to do it with a degree of kindness. And I go back to Dr. King. Two of his closest disciples are close friends of mine. One just passed away, John Lewis,
yes,
who was a very close friend, and Andy Young, who still lives in Atlanta. Two of the closest to Dr. King. And another gentleman who wrote the foreword in the book, Jimmy Carter, one of the kindest, thoughtful, most caring people I've met in my life, and yet extremely competitive. I mean, there's a story I talk about in the book when we were climbing rocks together with an outward bound course, and his wife got up on top sooner than he did. So I said, Mr. President, this is after you left office, have you had enough? I remember looking at me, sweaty eyes, everything. He said, no. He said, we're not leaving until I make this climb. And he did. But, so I think you can have both.
Well, it's funny. I agree. But the way I think about it, and obviously, and a lot of people don't realize how much success you have in soccer, proper football with your club there too. I do think the physical manifestation versus the boardroom communication style does have a little bit of a tweak, right? I see a lot of people, to your point, that I see do a great job in the boardroom, managing their people, managing up, down, left, and right. But then you get them in a pickup basketball and they're throwing an elbow in your chest, because that's where you get to see the physical manifestation of the competitiveness.
I think that, I can relate to that, and I would say that's probably true. I was always very competitive, and I still am today. I mean, I don't like to lose in anything. I remember a brief story. I remember my wife and I, when first year we got married, we played Scrabble. We played 24-24. The first one who won 25 games was going to be the champion of Scrabble. And I told this to our team, our football team in 2001. They asked me, are you competitive? So we played the last game of Scrabble with no time limits on it. I lost that. We were married 27 years. We never played another game of Scrabble.
I love you already.
So, I mean, I don't like to lose,